to shoot a live-action trailer based on The Descendants. We cast Ray Park, who was Darth Maul in Star Wars, as the lead. I'm on set and I'm watching all the grips, you know, do the lighting and the sounds and watching the production of a movie. And it dawned on me, I was like, I did it.
All right, here we are with the man with the vision, the creator and writer of The Descendants, Joey Andrade, and standing next to him is Mr. Ray Park, the man starring as lead character Charlie Sohn in the recently shot teaser trailer. It is great to have you guys here. Now, Joey, I have to ask you, this is an independent labor of love, and now you're standing on TV at Comic-Con with Darth Maul next to. How does it feel?
It's amazing. You know what? It's a comic book fan's dream come true. This man, I am honored to have worked with him. It's really just so fantastic.
Now tell people a little bit about your comic and about the character of Charlie Sohn, because it's got a little Da Vinci Code, a little action in there.
He's a mercenary who gets hired on by the Knights Templar. They're the protectors of all holy items.
Right.
So he has to infiltrate this evil group called the Cross. It's a lot of action, adventure, magic, mystery, monsters. It's really fun.
Cool. And now, Ray, you have actually stepped in to fill the shoes of Charlie Sohn in this teaser trailer. Do you have the hopes of really playing this character in a feature?
I am Charlie. I really absorbed myself in the character. Joey's done a fantastic job with the character and with the story and with the comics, and I'm really honored to be part of it. And I just can't wait for us to get going on it and actually sort of show some really cool stuff. And the teaser's great. The guys have pulled together to help us out. It's some awesome stuff.
Yeah, he definitely is Charlie. He's great. He's fantastic.
What's the next step for you guys after this? You're getting the trailer out there. So
well, currently we're in negotiations with ShareNow.com, so that's the next step, is to definitely try and just have the Descendants branch out and have tons of fans come and visit us on our website, descendantscomic.com, to check us out at our MySpace, all that.
Very cool. Well, with Ray attached, I think it will be a very cool thing.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Now, believe it or not, some people are here for something even more important than their careers or comics. They're here for the love. Tomorrow, our Road to Comic-Con features a look at our favorite Wolverine as he searches for his soulmate on a date with a sultry Poison Ivy. You don't want to miss that. Kevin, over to you.
All right, thank you, Blair. Appreciate it. Listen, Comic-Con makes all kinds of headlines, and this hour we're asking you what the biggest news to ever break at Comic-Con was. The verdict is right around the corner, so head on over to G4TV.com/Comic-Con and vote while you still can, or you can text the word comics to G4TXT from your mobile phone. Now, still ahead, from Anglo-Saxon epic to graphic novel to the big screen, we're going to talk with Beowulf director Neil Gaiman, plus Crack the Whip, as we get the latest on Indiana Jones straight from the set of the movie. Chris Gore will take us in search of the most expensive items being sold at Comic-Con, plus we've got huge movie announcements.
Kevin directs.
No, break it up! Break it up! Damn it!
Son of a bitch!
Stop it! Stop it!
I've moved into a studio apartment with 2 of our cast members.
I mean, she's hot and all, but her singing is not good. I mean, I wish she could make her voice invisible, you know?
Hey, what did you say?
What?
Why don't you shut the hell up?
Wait, whoa, hey, Kevin. Come on.
I will fire your ass right now. Just treat her right. Her voice makes angels weep, which is more than I can say for you. You two make me sick.
The Fantastic Four! The Fantastic Four!
I don't know what the future has in store for us, but
and they've been making waves every year. This year, however, they're doing something a little different. They're giving away haircuts. People are shaving their heads over here, man. Stenciling in Atlantis things. It's beautiful. What is the Stargate phenomenon all about?
It's just wild. It's just a way of life for some people.
I love it, man. What's with the haircuts, man? These guys are... How permanent is this ink?
Well, 3-4 days if you take a shower. I mean,
Most Atlantis viewers do not. Now check this out. My girl's going in there with the green on the Atlantis on the back of the dome. That's permanent, my man. Does he know what he's getting into right now?
He does. He's ready.
Wow, look at that. The green one. That might cause some sort of rash. I hope not. Wow, they love them here at the booth. I love it too. In fact, you know what? Get me in here. Take a little off the top and give me one of them Atlantis Stargates. Trim the eyebrows. Pluck the goatee. Back to you.
Oh, yeah.
Zach loves his hair.
He's brave.
He loves that hair.
He's
Why
normally
would he
a
do that?
supercuts kind of guy, but
Yeah.
he took the risk, and we appreciate it. Now, does life go on outside of Comic-Con? That's really the question. Not for some of us,
Not
but
for me.
for the rest of you, it's time for the only news that you need to know. It's actually out there, and it's in the feed.
Thanks, Kevin. As we've been hearing, the Comic-Con news and announcements are in full swing, but here are the other big stories of the day. I'm Layla Kaylee, and it's time to start the feed. The iPhone activation numbers are still causing a lot of buzz. Yesterday, AT&T reported that only 146,000 phones were activated in the first 30 hours of release, and Apple stock declined 6% as a result. But Apple has just updated the figures, revealing that they actually sold 270,000 phones during the launch. In releasing his third quarter earnings, Steve Jobs made sure to tell investors his company did much better than AT&T reported. If you're on the fence about grabbing an HD DVD player, Microsoft has just sweetened the deal. Xbox 360's HD DVD add-on drive has received a $20 price cut, making it $179. On top of that, Toshiba will also throw in 5 HD movies with your purchase. Isn't that nice? You can choose from 15 titles, including Apollo 13, Constantine, and Sky Captain, and The World of Tomorrow. The deal runs out through September 30th. MySpace and the Producers Guild of America are launching a contest called the Storyteller Challenge. Contestants will enter 5 to 7 minute TV pilots on a dedicated MySpace page, and the top 2 entries will get $25,000 and a development deal with Fox. The page will launch in early September, so start shooting. And finally, some of the seedier elements of Second Life have been banished from the virtual world. While under investigation by the FBI, Second Life's creator, Linden Labs, has completely banned all forms of in-game gambling. The practice was formerly a big moneymaker for Linden Labs. Most forms of online gambling are illegal in the United States. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. For the most up-to-date news and information, all the stuff you care about, check out the feed on G4TV.com. I'm Layla Kaylee, and you've just been fed. Now let's go back to Kevin and Olivia in the middle of Comic-Con madness.
Thanks, Layla.
Huge stories.
Huge stories. Space Dog Entertainment has made a big name for themselves with titles like The Covenant, Proximity Effect, and Red. They're also making major strides in the world of online comic publication. Today, they're making one of their biggest movie announcements ever. Now, Blair is tracking Space Dog for more. Blair?
Thanks, Olivia. I am here with Roger Minchef, who is with Space Dog. Now, you guys do things a little differently than some of the other comic companies. You basically develop properties both as comics and as TV or movies at the same time. For example, The Covenant from last year, which opened up at #1 at the box office.
Absolutely. While comics are great in terms of the paper and the books that people love to read, for us, we like to tell those relatable stories that as you read, you're actually seeing the movie, the TV show, playing the video.
I've seen this trailer of a movie that's going to be released by J.J. Abrams called Cloverfield. If you guys get any further information about it, could you please inform us?
All right, yeah, we do have some information. It's a J.J. Abrams project. Obviously, people are psyched for it. It's going to release early next year. It's got an unknown title right now, but what we hear is that J.J. wants Americans to love a monster/superhero kind of creature as much as Japan loves Godzilla, and that's his goal with the untitled project that you know as Cloverfield. So as soon as we get more info, we'll bring it to you. But right now, we got to get back to our exclusive coverage of Comic-Con 07 Live, presented by Pizza Hut. G4 is live. We're covering the only event with more spandex than WrestleMania. Less roids, though. Most Comic-Con attendees, they consider themselves avid Star Wars fans, but unless you actually broke into Skywalker Ranch to get a sneak peek at Episode 1 before it came out, you're not half the fanboy that these guys are. Olivia's with some of the cast from Fanboys right now. Miss Munn.
That's right. They are all man right here. Thanks so much for being here, guys, as stars of the movie. Now, I got to ask you, we're here at Comic-Con. This is my second year. You guys are the stars of Fanboys, which is about all these guys. What do you think about the guys and girls here?
I am not an actor.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I am not an actor. It's these guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know you're the director, but you're part of the movie.
Yeah, I'm part of it.
So what do you guys think of being here with all the fanboys?
It's cool. I mean, these people are like, regular people. We didn't get dressed up, I feel like, as much as they do.
No.
But
so you're definitely the oddball out.
Say again?
You're definitely the oddball out here.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We could get you a mask or something later.
Make you the oddball too.
That would be, but I'm okay with that.
What would you wear if you were?
Well, I've already dressed up as, like, you know, Kristen dressed up as Slave Leia. I did that recently at Star Wars. I've done Wonder Woman. You know, what else? Laura Croft. I've done it all. I've got a whole list of things to cover, actually.
Do you think I could do like a Wolverine?
You could do Wolverine. We should do a skit together. We should do that very soon. Now I have to ask you guys. You guys went and you did this movie, and you went to the Walker, you know, Star Wars ranch out there. Have you guys learned more than you ever wanted to learn about Star Wars and the whole fanboy genre?
No, there's plenty to learn. I mean,
plenty to learn.
Yeah. I didn't get to go to the Skywalker Ranch.
I got to go. So yeah. It was cool. I don't think I learned anything more other than like there's so many secrets involved in Star Wars.
Like
it's
what?
ridiculous. Well, they have like this whole like mansion of a place that like I could like take one step over here and then they're like, no.
Are you kidding me?
Go back. I was like, okay, all right, okay.
It's
so like,
palatial. It's like the most amazing spot to make a movie. So he really figured out the way to live and work up at his